We back. We back. And we're doing a tier list again. This time, weapon tier list for MH Rise. And we got a face cam now, bro. Like, I'll try to use a face cam every time I do like tier list or I don't know, reactions. Yeah. So yeah, good thing I'm used to the face cam already because of the podcast, so I don't feel awkward or anything like that. So yeah, let's jump into this shit. I know some of you are gonna be pissed off with this list, but you know, all right. So, oh, what this is based off of is a couple of things, right? So, I would say weapon usage, like personal weapon usage. So, I'm gonna try to be as unbiased as I possibly can, because you guys know that I love SNS. So, I'm gonna try not to like, you know, suck off SNS, right? Basically, you know, how a weapon generally performs, right? Even though we all know that every weapon in this game is viable, sure, but there are weapons that are clearly better than others, right? So yeah, and keep in mind it's also my opinion, so yeah, let the salt mine begin. All right, so we're starting with dual blades first. So if I'm correct, dual blades is like the second most popular weapon in Rise, like underneath longsword. If I'm correct, let's move longsword over here, right? Let's move it right here. So, all right, sword and shield. Sword and shield. Wait, I got sword and shield on the brain. Fucking dual blades. Where are we gonna put this shit? So dual blades in Rise has, I mean, it's not that much different than, well, no, it's not that much different than it was before in Iceborne. There's like slight differences, but that's because Silkbind moves. Other than that, it's still dual blades, right? So damage output for dual blades is good. Especially if you don't get hit and you continue that DPS. So I'm gonna put dual blades A tier, because I think dual blades is really good, especially in Rise and 5th gen in general. Dual blades is pretty good. So longsword, bro, remember when the Rise demo was out and like the dev team literally like nerfed the fuck out of longsword because it was too strong? It was EI slash, right? Was it EI slash? I don't play longsword like that, by the way, so I might get some shit wrong, but something for longsword was nerfed, and because it was strong as fuck on the first iteration of the demo. Oh shit, hit my mic. On the first iteration of the demo, it was too fucking strong. And even after that nerf, longsword still does insane damage. Like, it's almost not fair how good this weapon can perform. This shit is S tier, and it's the most popular weapon in Rise now. It's like, it's what SNS used to be. Not in popularity, but in terms of like the beginner weapon, or whatever you want to call that shit. Yeah, that's what longsword is now. So I'll put that shit in. We'll put this in S tier. Oh, I'll put that shit in S tier. Because it's shit. Because I don't use it. So, bow. Bow. Fucking bow. I've heard some mixed feelings about bow. And that's another weapon I barely play bow. Blow. I think in Iceborne and in Base World, I tried to use bow a lot just to get a feel for it. It was okay. I don't know if I like it all that much, but damage output for Rise, like I said, I've heard mixed things, but I've also seen some crazy shit Like, I've saw some crazy runs with bow too, so honestly, I'd put bow. I'm gonna put bow. I'm gonna put bow in B tier because it has a really large learning curve too. It's not easy to use. It's different if you've been playing bow since like World. You're used to that already, but nah, I think it's B tier. At best, I'd say B. Great sword. Alright, so greatsword is not popular for some reason. I guess because everyone just wants to be Dante from Devil May Cry or Virgil from Devil May Cry with longsword now. So nobody wants to use a big ass fucking sword, right? Because it's slow. It's perceived as slow. But if you open your third eye, you'd see that that shit's not slow. You make it faster. There's like specific playstyles for this weapon. So, you know, damage output is fucking insane if you know what you're doing. So, honestly, greatsword is A tier. I'm not gonna say S because DPS for greatsword is weird. You have to really know what you're doing to do like really good damage with greatsword consistently. Otherwise, a hunt will take for fucking ever, right? So, I think A tier is fine. Sorry. I had to do it. Charge Blade is D tier. Now, hear me out. Listen, because I know there are a few of my content creator friends especially that stick up for Charge Blade and Rise. I respect that, but I don't know if I agree. Now, here's the thing, right? This weapon got a huge ass nerf since Iceborne. Huge ass nerf. It can be fun. It can definitely be fun. But you have to try really hard to make this shit fun. And that's not fun, right? That's not fun. So, dude, this shit, controlling this thing with doing SAEDs or even AEDs, it feels like you're controlling a tank. The fucking damage ratio for the fucking for the explosion fucking sucks in Rise. I will say, like, there are certain playstyles with Charge Blade that can make it really fun in Rise, like counter peak performance is really fun, and you can mix that with, you know, the new Savage Axe. It can be fun, but it's not good. It's not all that good. No, D tier. I'm sorry. I want to put it in C, just to kind of be fair. But nah, fuck that. We're gonna put it in D. Alright, so Gunlance. I've never touched this weapon in Rise, and I only touched it one time in Iceborne. Literally one time. So I don't think I'm qualified to put this in the best place possible, right? So yeah, hold up. Let's move this over here, by the way. So I'm gonna put Gunlance because damage output, I don't really know if it's more damage than Lance. I actually don't know. But it has Blast Dash, and you can do some sexy ass shit with this, with Blast Dash. So Some of you are gonna fucking hate me for this shit, but oh no, I think I'm gonna put Gun Lance in C tier. Gun Lance is C tier. It's not that great to me. It's just Boomstick. Like, it's just Boomstick, and you got Blast Dash now. Oh, Wyvern Fire too, but yeah, I don't know, man. So, moving on. Hammer. So, Hammer. I'm gonna be quick about this one. I'm gonna be quick about this shit, right? I'm putting Hammer in C tier as well. Because damage output for Hammer and Rise is really fucking weird. Because it's like, at least for me, maybe I suck with it, but I feel like you have to try really, really hard to not take forever to kill something with a hammer in this game. Like, I just felt like I'm never doing enough damage. And if you want to KO monsters all the time, at this point, use a goddamn Sword and Shield and shield bash monsters. You got damage and KO and one weapon. Sword and Shield is literally hammer sword, right? So, sorry, Hammer. Now, Sword and Shield time. Fuck. Okay. Alright, almost choked on myself. So, Sword and Shield time. You got Perfect Rush. Fucking powerful. You got iframes for days, right? I think you got 20 flat iframes from the backstep. Come on, bro. You got a shield. You got Shoryugeki. You got so much KO potential. And it's stylish as fuck. Oh! Akuma layered armor. Specialty with Sword and Shield. I keep hitting my fucking my mic. So we're putting SNS S tier, and the reason why it's after Longsword, you know why. Longsword is busted, right? So yeah, say no more. So heavy bowgun. I'm not a bowgun person either, but it's pretty obvious that heavy bowgun is redonkulous. And you can also cheese the fuck out of it with sticky ammo. Same goes with light bowgun too, but isn't heavy bowgun more powerful? Right? And I can think of two heavy bowguns that's just notoriously broken, right? So yeah. A tier, definitely. And I'm gonna put it in front of everything else here. What the? There we go. Okay. So yeah. It can be broken as shit, but I don't think it's S tier. I think it's A tier at best. And probably one of the best at A tier, right? I would say. So, light bowgun. Light bowgun, B tier. Why B tier? Because it does almost everything that heavy bowgun can do, except light bowgun is less powerful and has more mobility, right? It's stylish. It's more stylish to play, but it's not as powerful. So, I would say B tier, and definitely under bow, because bow can be kind of busted in the right hands, but it's not like pick up and play busted. That's not what bow is. So, hunting horn. Hunting horn is an anomaly in Rise, because on one hand, people don't like the changes. On the other hand, people love the changes. There's very few people in the middle of that, you know? Very few people. Damage output seems pretty good to me, Whether or not it's better than what it used to be, I don't really know. So yeah, I would also put hunting horn honestly in A tier. It's another weapon that's good for KO. Where are you going? Where are you going? So yeah, it's another good weapon that's good for A tier, in my opinion. I don't think putting that in S tier, I don't know. But hunting horn has gotten a lot better. A lot better. In my opinion. I know some people don't agree with that, but that's what I think. So, bug stick. Alright, here's the thing, right? I feel like bug stick hasn't gotten any better than it was before. It's still viable. I mean, every weapon is. And it's still good. Right? I kind of like, it's like that friend that you can't really think of their redeeming qualities. You know they're a good person, they're a decent person, but you can't really think of too many good qualities, right? That's what bug stick is. That's what insect glaive is in Rise. You know it's good, but you can't think of why it's good. It's just there, right? I'm not gonna put it in D tier though. You know what? No! I'm gonna put it in D tier. It's D. D tier. Why D? Because it's just okay, man. I don't know. It's just alright. It's not bad though. No weapon here is bad, by the way. No weapon here is terrible or anything. So, Lance. Alright, so I just started playing Lance in Rise a lot more often. I think Lance is still pretty good. It's a classic weapon. I think Spiral Thrust makes it better. I think Spiral Thrust makes this weapon better, and you can do more DPS with it. So for Rise specifically, I would put Lance in B tier. I'll put Lance in B tier. Alright, she keeps moving. She keeps moving. Why does she keep moving? Okay, so why B tier for Lance? It's just good. It's just alright, man. It's just okay. It's just okay. Switch Axe. This weapon got a bit of a buff, right? You don't get knocked off from doing your amp discharge when on a monster. I forgot what it was called, to be honest. I don't play this weapon a lot either, but I play it enough to know that it is a bit better than it was before. I know in Iceborne, Switch Axe was busted as fuck. I don't know if it's busted in Rise. I don't think I'd say busted. But it's still very, very solid. So I'm going to put it in A tier. And I'm going to put it in front of Hunting Horn. And honestly, in front of Greatsword too. It has better DPS, in my opinion. From what I've seen. Right? So yeah, that's the fucking tier list. Now that I'm looking at this is really fucked up. And y'all gonna hate me for this. But you know what? I don't care. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this fucking fuck. I'm considering streaming again. It's been like a year and a half since I streamed. So maybe I'll do more tier list on stream. I'm considering playing other games on stream too, not just Moss Hunter. And as far as like the channel goes for YouTube, I'm considering other games too. It's just a matter of when. You know, when's the right time for me to start pushing out other games too. So, yeah. If you guys enjoyed this, consider subbing. If you hated this, leave a dislike. If you liked it, leave a like. Yeah. And we're going to be using the camera more often. Not in everything, but in videos like this, sure, we'll use the camera. So, yeah. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.